BBC One soap EastEnders brings the drama next week as Stacey Slater returns and comes face-to-face with Janine Butcher, while Eve Unwin, Heather Peace makes her debut. It's time for the return of a fan favourite on EastEnders next week. As actress Lacey Turner is back full-time from her maternity leave, that means Stacey Slater is back on Albert Square. However, this time, Stacey is not returning alone as she will be swiftly followed by a new friend from prison. Meanwhile, fans will also remember that when Stacey left Albert Square back in 2010 she had been on the run after Janine Butcher framed her for attempted murder. In 2014, Janine dropped the charges after making a deal with Stacey's cousin Kat Moon, but the animosity will no doubt continue. Well, this week they come face to face once again. Here is all you need to know about next week on EastEnders. Stacey Slater comes home with bombshell. After months locked away for a crime she didn't commit, Stacey Slater returns to Walford next week. Jean Slater excitedly prepares for Stacey's return with a party and wrangles with the Panissars over fixing the Slater house's boiler, while Lily Slater reminds stepdad Martin Fowler the kids will move back in with their mum soon. Stacey soon arrives for her party and everyone is pleased to see her, but Martin is left feeling on edge and tells pal Zach Hudson that he still has feelings for Stacey. Encouraged by Zach, Martin goes to speak with Stacey, but then she drops an almighty bombshell on him. Stacey later appeals to former lover Kirat Panissar about the boiler and he refuses to fix it. In response, the Slaters steal the Panissars' keys and take showers in the Panises' house. Suki sees red when she realizes someone has been in their home and blames the Slaters after Jag's watch goes missing. Meanwhile, Stacey enjoys a meal with Martin and the kids in the Queen Vic but gets a shock when she comes face-to-face with old nemesis Janine Butcher and decides to leave. Stacey later gets a visit from her probation officer and is accused by the Panissars of stealing the watch and serves the Slaters with an eviction notice. Eve Unwin arrives. Hot on Stacey's heels is her prison friend Eve Unwin, played by Waterloo Road actress Heather Peace. Eve heads to the Prince Albert for a drink and her eye is quickly caught by Shirley Carter who she proceeds to flirt with. Later she is reunited with Stacey in the Queen Vic and the pair share a joyful embrace. However, Jean is less than impressed by the new arrival. Does Eve's arrival on Albert Square spell more trouble for the Slaters? Aaron Monroe causes drama on the square. New boy Aaron Monroe goes on a date with Tiffany Butcher at Ruby's but it is made more awkward by Keegan Baker working there at the same time. After the date goes badly, an upset Tiff goes to leave and her heel snaps, prompting Keegan to offer his estranged wife a piggyback home. The moment is interrupted by Liam Butcher telling Keegan to back off, but Tiff and Keegan share a look that suggests their love isn't dead just yet. The next day at Ruby's, Aaron apologies to Tiff and despite Liam's encouragement, Tiff is not interested. Iqra Ahmed overhears and tells Tiff that Liam is wrong about Keegan, prompting Tiff to go and see him at Ruby's. Heading to the club, Tiff sees Keegan with Dottie after the police visit her about her mum Sandy. Meanwhile, Aaron remains determined to get his dad Harvey his job back with Kat Moon. Dana Monroe asks Ash Kaur to forgive Harvey but the doctor is not interested. Ash later gets a visit from ex-girlfriend Iqra to see how she's feeling. Meanwhile, Aaron threatens Kat with claims of unfair dismissal for getting rid of Harvey. At the Queen Vic, Aaron confronts Ash about the matter, prompting Dana to have words with her brother about his behavior. Aaron brushes off his little sister's concerns and is more focused on someone else, Bobby Beale. The Fox family faces big changes. Chelsea Fox confides in her aunt Kim Fox that she is pregnant with Gray Atkins' baby and she wants Kim's help to tell her mum Denise Fox. Later, a heartbroken Kim approaches her daughter Pearl to reveal that her dad Vincent Hubbard is dead, leading to her later breaking down in her sister Denise's arms. What action will Kim take over Vincent's death and will it spell more trouble for her family? Dottie and Tommy, Rocky, Cotton scheme. After the visit from the police about her mum Sandy, Dottie remains determined to get the money from Sonia Fowler. Dottie presses her uncle Tommy, Rocky, Cotton to get his hands on Sonia's inheritance or she will expose him as a con artist. Rocky later approaches Peter Beale with a business idea for vegan burgers but gets rejected, prompting Bailey Baker to rip into Peter. Despite the put-down, Kathy Beale is pleased that boyfriend Rocky is taking an interest in her family's business. Martin Fowler and Zach Hudson get surprises. Sharon Watts gets confronted by a man named Neil over her half-brother Zach Hudson upsetting his daughter. Confronting her brother, Sharon asks if his latest bad behavior is due to his heartache over Nancy Carter and tells him to talk to his ex. Later, Zach comes face-to-face with Neil himself but pretends to be his friend Martin to get out of trouble. In the Prince Albert, Zach comes face-to-face with Nancy just as Neil reemerges, prompting a misunderstanding and heartache as Martin shows up. After the drama, Sharon offers to take an upset Zach and Martin for food but when they come home they get a shock when they find a baby on the doorstep with a note. It reads, "Alyssa is yours, please take care of her." Has Zach or Martin fathered a secret love child?